Hey, it's UltraSonic, and welcome to the Lamp-Post SMP server. Now you might notice something very different about the town hall. Yeah, it's Halloween time, and that means it's time to decorate everything else. I guess when I started decorating my buildings, that kinda inspired some people on the server to decorate their buildings. Bionic Bot has decorated the town hall to make it look like some kind of Halloween house. And it looks very cool. These acacia doors are very nice too. It fits the theme. And also the beacons, the colors of the beacons have changed to orange and red. Those are the Halloween colors. There was a new shop on the block, and that is 20 banners. This is a shop that I made, and it's probably my 50th shop, because I really have tons of shops on the server. But basically, it's what you think. It sells banners that are already pre-made with cool and custom designs. Here's floor number 1. There's actually 3 floors, making it the one of the tallest buildings at spawn that has the most floors, which is pretty cool. We've got Lord of the Rings and some Star Wars lightsabers you can buy. And I hope we can get some profit off of this, but so far I've only had about two banners sold, which isn't that good. Let's check the payments. Yeah, nothing really in there. That kind of sucks. But anyway, there was that shop, and the cool thing about it that I like about it is that there was a payment chest on each floor. You don't have to go to one floor just to pay. And it all leads to hoppers, which then lead to that chest. And, yeah, something else I need to show you at spawn, actually. Actually, a couple things. First of all, Star Nathaniel's house has been taken down, as well as Sergeant Mustaches. But, if Star or Sergeant is watching this video, don't worry, all of your stuff is in the attic in the town hall. So if you want to get it, you can just go up there and get it yourself. Now, another thing I want to show you is that me and Bionic Bard have made this. There's a creeper in there. No, don't blow up. There. So one of the problems about this place is that mobs just run into this minecart and then they go around. And I think I might have had it weakest posted on because, well, you'll see. Anyway, this is a haunted house. It's a haunted house where you see it like those carnivals places. Unfortunately, I don't have any footage recorded of me and Bionic Bard constructing this because on that day we built it, I was extremely sick and it was just awful. I didn't feel like recording at all. It was just been really bad. So anyway, we built it, and let me show you the ride. The ride is 1 diamond, and how you enter the ride is you take in a Music 11, get in the minecart, and then put in the disc. See, it's very creepy. That thing just popped up. There's a zombie right here. He's holding a minecart, so it won't despawn. And you can see kind of outside of town, because usually these rides, they always have a place to go outside. And then you get splashed by a weakness potion, because, like, it's supposed to be like you get weak, because, rides can make you scared, and when you're scared, you're usually weak. Yeah, it goes around twice, and then it stops. Now, the timer for this thing took me absolutely ages to construct. And why do I have another back in my inventory? Whatever. So let me show you the timer. Let's go back here and look into all the redstone. So right here is this is the jukebox. When I put the music disc in, this comparator turns on, and well, basically goes to this timer. And let's explain this. The comparator turns on, and it goes down here, turning on both of these. Actually, all these coming down here, turning this torch off, thus turning this redstone dust off, and turning this repeater on. And what that does is it makes all these items from going from this hopper, it slowly makes them go to this hopper. And once they all go to this hopper, once every item is in there, the redstone output will reach right here, turning this repeater on, coming up here, turning off this torch, because this torch would be on, because once this comparator turns on, this torch turns off, turning this torch back on, and this torch is connected to the rail, so that's what turns the rail on, and then after all those arms go up there, that's the timer, it turns off, and once you take the music out, it automatically resets itself. That took me absolutely ages to make. Let me show you my redstone world where I constructed it. Here is design number 1. This is probably the most hardest thing I've ever worked in redstone. It got so complicated. It used like 2T flip-flops. It has tons of comparators, just redstone everywhere. It was very messy. So it was getting very complicated and hard to tell what was going on. So I just decided to go with a next design. And turns out that could have been simplified to just this. A very simple design, and this is what I built on the Lamp-Post server, but just it just doesn't lay it out like this because I needed to make it so it can fit inside the house. While we're here, you might as well check the payments, and there is none. As far as I know, only one person paid this ride, so this isn't doing too well as I thought. Is that creeper or no? It's a slime block. Oh yeah, and it's very dark in here. But we made so no mobs could spawn because I can't spawn on rails or half slabs. Bionic Bard has told me that this thing is broken. I made it so the lights turn on in the night and then they turn off in the morning. But water got in there and it broke all the redstone and he didn't know how it went. And you see it's broken. These lights are supposed to be off right now, and these are the only ones that are off, but the rest are still on. So we're gonna have to go down here and try to fix this thing. But first, let's put out all the water, because I would hate... It'll be really annoying for the water to pick all the redstone just when I repaired it. Okay, now there's just the pool of water. And for that, we can use a sponge. I actually keep my sponges in my inner chest just for safekeeping, because someone could steal them, because they're one of the most rarest blocks in Minecraft. But it turns out I have to use it here, so that can come in handy sometimes, even when you don't expect it. There. Now absolutely all of the water is gone, and we can go out here and see what's wrong. Maybe in here. What's this? Oh, all the redstone broke. Oh, I have to do it all over again. Okay. Hang on, what's down here first? Where's this lead? To bedrock level? Oh, look at that, it's the XP farm. Oh, this must have been where Bionic Bard transported all the villagers. Absolutely all the redstone is broken. The only thing that's left is the daylight sensors. And I usually love the daylight sensors actually. I probably only could have used one. But I think I used so many because if I put one in one corner, it would look uneven. So that probably makes sense. How many do I use? There was 4. Yeah, it was just 4. Okay. We can make this block so we can see what actually here is wrong. Okay, I see what's wrong. So let's just go get my redstone materials and we'll try to fix this. Here's all the materials we need. So we can start off by putting a redstone torch here, and we might as well do this on camera. Because I've really never done too much redstone on camera rather than my redstone videos. We put that there. Is it just as simple as this? What day is it right now? It looks like it's becoming nighttime. And since it's technically still morning, the line is off, so it looks like this is working. That was actually very basic. I spent a while since I built this. I thought it would be been more complicated than that. But I guess not. I gotta place this redstone back. There. So it's turning to night time, which is a perfect timing. We can see if it's on. Okay, here it's on. So now let's just sleep. Okay, it is now morning time, and let's go check to see if the lights are off now. If they are, then that means this thing is certainly working. And there it is, the lights are back off, And we should probably also change this glass to a different color so it matches the granite and it kind of camouflages it better. So we can go to the glass shop and see what types of glass we could use. Here you are at the glass shop, and what color would camouflage granite the best? It looks like orange is our best go. So what are the prices here? It's a diamond for a stack, right? Oh, 2 diamonds per stack. Well, I'm going to take half a stack, so I'm only going to give out 1 diamond. I think that she's okay with that. And I will need these glasses. I don't care if they just fall. How does this look? The water might camouflage it better. There's really no other color that matches it though, so I think that's okay for now. Now all we have to do is just replace that glass that the water that we broke. And I have some ice in here somewhere. I really only have 4 blocks? I thought I had more than that. Well, we can use these buckets just to drink this milk to empty them. So we can just place a water bucket in each corner and it should create an infinite water source. Oh no, because there's no blocks around it. Okay, this might be a little bit more difficult than I thought. We could probably make an infinite water source like this, right? Yes. There we go. Just take from that. Now we have water everywhere. Perfect. Whoa, what? Oh, chicken jockey! Whoa! Hello, Mr. Friend. You're gonna die. There. I was gonna say something, but that rude guy just interrupted me. I don't really care about putting it in a museum or anything, because I already have a chicken jockey like that. And there isn't too much reason to have 2. Anyway, most of you probably don't know this, but in like my 3rd or 2nd episode of Lamp-Post, I showed this little house that I built, and I explained that I was going to build a giant kingdom of houses like this. And I've kind of done a little bit of off-camera of building the rest of it, and I've done a little bit, well, more than I thought. I kind of regret not recording most of the building process for a time-lapse or something. But here it is. There's 2 new buildings that I got added, and they are pretty nice. Here's the second one. And the reason why I've been so busy around this place recently is because we're going to reset the server soon, and I know this project is going to take a really long time, so I better start building it now before it's too late. And here's a little balcony. This is a pretty nice house. I like this house. And let's check the other one. This one is one of the bigger ones. It has like 4 stories. You can easily put a 5th one in if you want to put in a basement or something. There's a living room up here. It's so tiny. It's kind of like the attic place, I guess. No, this is the attic. Up here. Look how high this is. This building goes up pretty high. Anyway, that's it for that. So cute little showcase. Now, one of the reasons why I'm here is not because we're going to build another house or a shop here, but because of how you get here. To get here, you have to go down, well, this mine track. Now, I found it. So I just had to clear my throat there. I'm still a little bit sick from the other day. Now, as I was saying, I find it kind of annoying that when every time you have to stop here, you have to break a minecart, break this, put it in there, and then place it back. That's very annoying. So I want to create some kind of machine that automatically does that for you. That shouldn't be too complicated. So what I'm going to do is go to Redstone testing world and try to figure out a cool design. I finally made a pretty good design that works pretty well. All you have to do is just scan this minecart, go in, press the button, and then we get out. It shoots the arrows, hits the minecart, kills it, and it drops it in here, going into here. And then if you want to get out that way, all you have to do is press this button, get in, and then we're off. So let me show you how it works. When we press this button, this turns off on for a brief moment, meaning that this goes this way and starts shooting off. Goes out to this power rail. It doesn't go over here because of the way this track is facing. And then once it reaches over here, it goes into this one-tick post, activating the dispenser twice, shooting the minecart once and twice, killing it, dropping it, going through these hoppers, and going to here. And then when we press this button, not only activates the dispenser, shooting it out and turning it on, making it move, but it also goes down here, turning this torch on for a brief moment, changing the direction of this track so it goes this way instead of going that way. That's all design really is. A few days between that recording and this recording have passed because I've been really busy with school and a bunch of other, real life stuff. But I finally got working. I had to edit design a little bit because the minecart went too fast when I go on this track, because I didn't think that if it wasn't at top speed it would work differently, but it did, so I had to scratch it and do a whole new design, but it works fine. Let me show you it in working process. If you go on this minecart, we just press the button, it pushes it out, and then a new minecart gets put in so the next person can come out. Here we are, we're almost there, and watch the magic. Oh. Well, that's a little bit embarrassing, isn't it? That time didn't work. Let's test it out. If I put it on here. Yes. These brakes don't work as well as I expected. What if I just put a wheel there? I thought I had this done. I tested this out yesterday and it was working fine. Ah, give me the minecart. Stop falling in the hopper there. Let's go back a little bit so we reach top speed. What about here is good. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't mess up. Okay. Maybe having a second wheel there stops it so it doesn't fall off the rail. That's probably what happened. Okay, there. Now it's working. There's just one last thing I want to do to finish off this episode. Now, for this exhibit thing at the museum, it says there's new exhibit every month. Well, it's October, and there's nothing new. So that means we need to change this thing up. I'm probably going to showcase the slime block, because that's one of the new blocks, and you can probably learn a few new things about it. I now finished building the slime block room, and here I explain the crafting recipes, the jump, everything about how to jump, and my favorite part, the redstone, how we can pull blocks around it, except for a few blocks in the game. I'm not going to read every sign because, I bet you guys already know it, and maybe you could pause the video at a few points if you want to read it, if you would like. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for this episode of the Lamp-Post SMP server. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.